What's going on, guys? Mike, aka Madness DFS with DFS Army on X and in our Discord, back with another NFL Prize Picks video. We're going to Monday Night Football. We have the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Hopefully wash away week 3. I said if the Cleveland Browns beat the Green Bay Packers, it'd be a bad Monday. It's going to be a bad Monday. So let's move past this week. We're on to Dallas Sunday Night Football, but more importantly, we're on to Monday Night Football. We have 3 of the best props on the board. I'm recording this on Sunday night, so we're hoping to attack some value before it bumps. But do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe on your way in. We're immediately going to jump into the tracker over on DFS Army, where our props package is up over $8,400 on the year. Take advantage of that. Use promo code MAD. You see it on your screen, MADD. Get yourself 10% off when you use that promo code. The package obviously pays for itself. We're not going to charge you $8,400 for our props package. The goal was to get to $9,000 by the end of the month. Keep that steady $1,000 a month going. We're trending the right direction. So let's keep that going on Monday Night Football. We're going to kick things off right away here. We're going to go with Rashod Bateman. Do we have any free plays? We do not for Monday Night Football. That's all right, because we got 3 of the best plays. Here we're going over 2.5 receptions. I also like the 35.5 receiving yards, but this one comes from the prop to my – holy shit. Let me zoom this out for you guys. This one comes from our top props tool, which you get access to as a premium member of the props package. Another reason to come get signed up. But it's the number 2 play on the board currently. We're looking at a 54.6% odds to hit. Juice the over, floating around minus 135 at the books, depending where you look. He's the wide receiver 2 in this offense behind Zay Flowers in a game that I expect a good amount of scoring, a lot of ball movement. Certainly more than we just saw on Sunday Night Football with the Chiefs and Giants. What an ugly game that was. Sorry for those who went through the 3 hours of watching that, like myself. But great matchup here against the Detroit Lions. They ranked 24th in DVP against opposing wide receivers on the season. I like taking his, like I said, I like taking his over on receiving yards too, but just going to go with the books here at 2.5 on the reception number. So whichever way you lean, I lean with the receptions. Next play, we're going to go Derrick Henry. I want to go over 15 fantasy score on him. Little inside look at the DFS Army Optimizer. For those of you who are part of the DFS package, you are very familiar with this. So take advantage of this little glimpse here. But the Optimizer has him projected for over 18 points. 3 more points than PrizePicks has him at. Floor game last time out, I think he had like 3 fantasy points, if that, 2.3. They didn't need him. They were boat racing the Browns from the jump and had just 11 attempts on the ground. He did have a fumble in there too. So it's a tough-ish matchup against the Detroit front, but Henry has one of the higher touchdown upsides in the league, one of the more certain touchdown upsides in the league. Huge boost to this number. So give me the over 15 fantasy score. Before I get to the final play I want to go through, let's jump into the Discord quick, show you this. We got the full package over here at DFS Army. So this is where all of the plays that we drop are tracked. So we had the Patrick Mahomes free square today. Got that one, Chase Brown reception targets. But we're dropping PrizePicks, underdog, sleeper, sportsbook plays. So those are your straight up props, your Robin, same game parlays, that kind of thing. DK pick 6, better. You name it, we got it in here. And plus, come shoot the shit with us in the props stream. So you get access to this. You get access to all the plays we're dropping. You get access to the top props tool. Again, we're up $8,400 on the year. Simple as that. Final play we're going to go to. Jahmyr Gibbs. Went to this play last week. Didn't turn out. But we're going back to it. I want over 3.5 receptions here. Similar story to Derrick Henry. They just didn't need him last week. They put up 52 points on the Bears. And anytime there's a game that Detroit is not, where it's not competitive and Detroit's kind of running away with it, we're not going to see this number. And I think we see it tonight against a good, or I'll say tonight, tomorrow night, Monday night, against a good Baltimore team where they can kind of push each other. We saw 10 targets and he caught each of them in week 1 against the Packers. He's not a guy they're going to use like a traditional workhorse running back. They would rather let David Montgomery kind of do that dirty work up the middle. Going back to last season, Let's pull him up over here on the top props tool. Going back to last season, he's gone over this in 70% of his last 10 games. We do have some juice coming in about minus 120 over this number. Like I said, I expect these two teams to kind of push each other, and those are the games where I want to attack Jahmyr Gibbs. Like I said, not a guy they're going to turn around, hand the ball off to 20 times. They're going to get him the ball in unique ways. Expect around 10 carries. Maybe you see 6 catches, 7 catches. 7's probably aggressive, but he's the best. He might be the best player in their offense. So they're going to get him the ball. Look for those dump offs. Look for those screen packages. I like taking the over 3.5 to round us out. There are your 3 free plays for Monday Night Football. Round us out here with the tracker. $8,400 profit. Do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe on your way out. Let me know who you think is going to win. Give me the Ravens. I don't think Detroit's as good as people think they do. Coming take that with a grain of salt coming from a Packers fan. But we'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Peace out.